Oh, she can. Oh, okay. I didn't know which Beatrice could be summoned for that fight. That's cool. Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. Okay, so one thing is this is one I can't remember what these bosses are called that drop actual souls. Now this soul can actually be used to make a weapon, make one of two items, and that's how most of the bosses are going to be from now on. Now we could go back, but there actually is some stuff over here which is actually pretty important for later on. The soul of the Moonlight Butterfly can be made into either a spear or I think a shield is the other one. Okay. Watchtower Basement Key and Divined Ember. Now the Watchtower Basement Key, that is the key you need to open the door at the bottom of the tower after you fight Havel, which it doesn't matter, we've already gone through that area. We killed the Hydra there because we have the master key, so this key doesn't matter. But if you decide to choose a gift other than the master key, this key is important if you want to go that way. So I mean, you can still, there's a shortcut way, and I've showed you that too. So you actually don't even need the Watchtower key, but I don't know. If you're if you like completing stuff like me, then yeah, I guess. So let's see if it has anything interesting to say. Of a hero turned hollow who was locked away by a dear friend for his own good, of course. Yeah, so they're talking about Havel, which we've already killed Havel. Actually, you know what? I forgot about that. I can't believe I forgot about that. So yeah, we can't move very fast, but guess what? We have Havel's ring, so it doesn't matter. Now we can move fast. Yeah, the swing speed is still the same. But all that we've done is lowered equipment load. We didn't really raise endurance, so it's still good to raise endurance because actually, you know what? Now that I'm going to switch to the Elite Knight set because that is a pretty nice set. At least I think so. I don't know. So, so Hideo Shelf, why is it not recommended to use Beatrice for the Four Kings fight? By the way, Four Kings is a boss that we will fight later, and the whole reason we're in this forest right now is so that later we can fight the Four Kings. Now, Moonlight Butterfly was not the boss for that. It's another boss that I'm not going to introduce just quite yet because there's a lot of stuff in the forest that I want to do first before we get to him. Alright. Okay, so it's only at 15 right now, so I'm going to use that last... no, not that. You don't want to use that unless you want to use it to make a weapon. Um, no, I'm going to kindle this bonfire one more time, and it should give me 20 now. Yep, 20, okay. Now, I'm not going to kindle every bonfire to 20, but this one is an important bonfire, so yeah. Okay, we're going back into the main part of the forest now. So we killed the ghost here before. He was glitching out last time, so he was easy to kill. I just noticed, if you look how his arms are, that looks weird. He's like this. He's like, it's kind of, it just strikes me as weird, but okay. Now, who is this guy? Just some random asshole. Now, if you stand here long enough, he'll come back. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so there's another guy, this guy. You can make him jump off the edge, which I made him fall off the edge, which I guess is about the same thing. Okay. We are going to switch shields with this guy. We're going to go back to the crush shield because that's a magic shield. Oh. Okay, took him out. Oh, okay. I wonder why it raises their HP by 150. Now, one thing about the Four Kings fight is, even though we're not going to get there for quite a while, one thing you should know about the Four Kings is that you need to kill them very quickly, because once they gang up on you... Oh, shit. Okay, so what this means is somebody's invading me. If I can't sit at the bonfire, it means someone's trying to invade me, so that's fun. Luckily, I'm right next to the bonfire, so it doesn't matter if I die, except I lose that one humanity, but whatever. Whatever. Alright, where's this asshole coming from? Now, they don't actually come until the game tells you they're coming. And I should probably switch weapons, because this weapon's way too slow for a PvP fight. I don't recommend using two-handed weapons in a PvP fight unless it's leveled up as high as it can go. So we just have to wait, because we can't rest at the bonfire. It means that someone's trying to invade us. So yeah, we just have to wait. Let's see if that... And that's one thing that kind of sucks, because once you're engaged in online stuff, you can't get out of it. I mean, you can physically quit out of the game, but you can get penalized for that. They penalize you way more in Dark Souls 2 and 3. In this game, I can't remember what the penalty is for leaving during PvP, but there is a penalty. It's because they want you to engage in online combat if you are human. Yeah, so I have no choice. I just have to wait here. Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. I guess I didn't know that they gain 50% increase in health, but usually that's okay, because the main point of Phantoms is that now you have someone who can be a tank, and you can have someone who does damage. Someone who tanks the boss around, taunts him, and then the other person does damage, and sometimes you switch this off, but not. Dang it, why can't people just invade me? I don't know what's going on. See, I guess I live in a quirky area. I live in Salt Lake City, Utah, so maybe the servers aren't very good for invading here. I don't know. I have Google Fiber, so I know the problem is not on my side. Google Fiber is one of the best connections you can get. I think Xfinity offers a few more things that are better, but that's about it. So I know it's not my side. It might be my server that I'm attached to. I don't know. They slowly blacklisting you, not really a big deal unless you do it a lot. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. What okay, so here's what I do have a problem with though. The game penalizes you, but you say it's just the community, which is outside of the game. Since we have no choice but to wait, because I don't want to keep going while I have this many souls, just because I'm a cautious type. Um, so I guess one thing I do want to talk about that is annoying is so if the community outside the game blacklists you, that's fine um, for leaving the game too many times. That's totally fine. I can understand that because that's a user thing that's set up. Um, However, for games like there's one game that really pees me off, that pisses me off when they do this, is Overwatch. Because Overwatch, the game itself will ban you if you. It will ban you from competitive play if you leave too many times. Now I can understand the reason for this, but banning is not the solution. Banning is more for if you intentionally piss people off. And leaving is not always an intentional thing. In fact, half the time it's not an intentional thing. So that's why I don't believe in what Overwatch does to penalize their players. That's kind of stupid. And it's not a user based thing, it is built into the game. You know what? Fuck this. Let's just keep going because I'm sick of waiting. But, anyways, yeah, I don't. Uh, the gist of it is I don't like. I don't like the online penalties in Overwatch, basically. So just because they're not organic and it leaving. Oh shit! Is someone invading? Oh, oh! It's a dark spirit. Oh, okay. So I don't know if. So sometimes dark spirits are NPCs, sometimes they're not. I don't know. We'll find out based on the movement patterns if it's a real player or not. Oh, and he's way over there. Okay. So it's probably a real player. And most likely they are way higher than me, so they'll be able to kill me with like 5 seconds. I've never seen this dark spirit, so it probably is a player. Yeah, it's definitely a player. Oh, yep. Okay, so we're locked in. So whenever you're in PvP, they lock you in so that you have to fight. You have no choice. So this is just gonna be a big waste of time basically and a waste of humanity because I am most likely gonna die. There's no way I'm. Yeah, it's a player. There's gonna be no way that we can. There's gonna be no way that I can beat this guy. He's probably got his claymore up. Yeah, he's already doing that shit. Ah, God, what a. And he's a pansy too. He's backing up because he wants me to go into the forest. Man, this guy has been trying to invade me for 5 minutes. You know what? I'm not going to waste my time. Screw this. You win. Bye-bye. Now, you could say that's a pussy way to get out. Yeah, I am going to indict him just because I'm an asshole. You could say that's a pussy way to get out, but whatever. I'm streaming. If I was just playing normally, then yeah, I might try and fight him, but I don't want to waste time on that shit, so. Okay, let's see here. Should we level up? It looks, well, let's do vitality. Obviously, vitality only does one thing, but it's the one thing it does is pretty awesome, so. Oh wait, did I pick up? Wait, yeah, I have these souls. Let's see if I can get to 5,000. Probably not, but nope. Okay, let's switch back. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Most PvP people, they don't actually want to fight. They just want to dance around like a fairy, and I don't like that either. Like, I feel like they should put a time limit on PvP. Like you have so many, you have a minute to engage the target. Otherwise, you get sent back to your world. I feel like that's the only way you can do PvP. Because it's so stupid. I don't want to wait around for some idiot to come attack me. And that also makes it easier on, like, if it is like a bad connection or something. There should definitely be a time limit. Well, I guess there's an argument against that too. But yeah. Well, actually no. What I was saying seems like a good idea because you have like, let's say, between 1 and 5 minutes to engage the target. If you don't engage them within well, not 5 minutes. That's actually getting up there. You're not healing, you asshole. If you don't engage the target in 2 minutes, okay, if you don't engage the target in 2 minutes, you get sent back to wherever you came from. And if you use the red cracked orb, tough luck. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess all you can do is, like, what do you want to do? Who are you going to penalize? Yeah, this guy's aggressive as fuck. Okay, but he's dead now, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I would say that this is probably the best place to farm souls, is killing these guys over and over again. Okay, so we killed there's those major guys, and then there's one more over here. There's also a Guild of the Forest in this area. I can't remember what the Covenant's called. Okay, so there's 2 more enemies over here, I believe. Maybe one, I can't remember. Okay, nope, there are 2. This one, both of these guys don't return. Well, actually no, I can't remember now. Ugh. Shouldn't have pulled both of them. I think the bow guy just stays there. Now this guy for sure doesn't come back. It's another ghost. But it's weird because this is a ghost, but you would think he would have the same properties as the ghost that you fight later, but maybe not. Ugh. Yeah, it's impossible to drink because they always stay as close as possible. And that's one thing that pisses me off. But, you know, that it's meant to piss you off. It's meant to get a rise out of you. I guess I could just kill him this way and exploit this. Which is kind of cheap, but the game itself is cheap too, so I don't feel too bad. Okay, so that guy never comes back. I don't know if the other guy does either. I don't think so. Now, the problem with the next guy actually drops some pretty cool stuff if he doesn't jump off the edge, which is very easy for this guy to do. Just keep him away, or keep her away from the edge. Now I guess I could use this. Yeah, let's use this. That was kind of fun. Okay. Twin humanities, and also Black Bow of Ferris and Ferris's hat. So it's very likely that that was the ghost of Ferris. So let's go ahead and look at those items we just got. Oh! Oh! You gotta always stay on your toes in this game. Never know when some assholes is gonna come and kill you. Okay. Let's see here. Ferris's hat. Yeah, is universally popular among children. So I guess we could wear this hat, but this is what the hat looks like, which is kind of cool. There's a better looking hat later, but okay, and then let's look at the bow, the Black Bow of Ferris, which does less damage, and there's no way I can use it now. It's 18 dexterity, but it has a very long range. If you're a bow person, you're going to want to use this bow. So, but like I said, I can't use it right now. So I don't think there's any items over here, no. I mean, we're going that way eventually, but I want to get all the items in this area. There's also another shortcut in this area. I can't remember where it is. And that's the thing with the forest. There is there's a couple enemies in the forest that are they're not hard to kill, but they're so annoying. They're basically like big freaking cats. And they're only in one spot in this forest. I don't think they're up here. You have to drop down to the next level. But yeah, this forest is huge. And there are still enemies here. It's just more of these guys. Yep, so here's the path that leads to the bottom. We're not going down there yet, though. We'll go down there later. It's very easy to get ambushed by these fools because there's a lot of them. Oh! Okay, so I just dropped down the path, but that's okay. Oh! Okay. Try not to let yourself get grabbed by those guys. Okay. There's an item over there, yep. Okay. Finally dropped something. And it's actually better to go to the forest first before you go down into the depths, just so you can stock up on all that moss. What's this say? Try jumping off. Yeah, no. Don't do that. Imminent resignation, yeah. Just kill yourself. Yeah, it's no right view. It's not bad. There's an item over there, so we're gonna go over there and get it. There's a lot of enemies over here, though. It's mostly more of those one guys. They'll just pop out of nowhere. And that's the other thing in this game. You always want to be ready for traps. Now, there are already guys that are awake. So it's best to let them run to you instead of going over there and popping up a bunch more. Yep. Okay. Now that's not all of them, not by any stretch of the imagination. There are still a lot. And I know this because I fell for this trap the first time I played this game. I think everyone fell for this trap the first time they played this game. I'm sure there's going to be some people who say, oh, no, I didn't. And maybe they didn't. So, good for them. They didn't fall for a trap that some Japanese guy made. I don't know. See, that's another thing that you'll find with this game. There's going to be a lot of people who brag, but they don't realize what they're bragging about. And yes, people are better.